Comes here today. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6.
When you're setting a good pace at the top, it can be pick up some ground.
Now a chance here in Atlanta to take a look at the Braves starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
That's how good his stuff is.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, Simmons is one of those umpires that can be a little inconsistent, but I think his strike zone is one that can benefit both pitchers and hitters. Just depends on what part of the zone the pitch is located.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. With a moment now, let's take a look at how the Phils will set up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Felipe Figueroa is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Left side. Fielded cleanly. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Robbie
Hutchinson is next.
Last night, they had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. We'll move to the second now at Turner Field with Richie Boyce. Digs in for the first time now and looking to break out of this little 6-game dry spell at the plate. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That's a major league curveball there. Now, let's take a while to get used to, believe me.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1.
Well, there's no question this guy's got to be in the running for the Cy Young this year. He makes quick work of this guy on 3 pitches. That was just too easy.
Hey, now get ahead right here.
Standing in now, Carlos Perez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 6 home runs and 22 RBIs. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Number 24 comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for route number 2.
Batting 7.
Daniel Castro gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Well, the fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sound sharp, too.
2 down now.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Down. And a welcome back to Atlanta, Georgia for Baseball on the Show. 3rd inning is set to get underway. Number 25 steps in now.
Pitcher, number 25.
He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
Boy, I think he's pretty lucky to get in there safely on this play. It's a decent jump, but I think a good throw might nail him down there. Instead, you see it's wide of the mark, off to the shortstop side of the base, and he's able to beat that tag to get in safely.
Short is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second. Diego Jimenez will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make him bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting this season.
Well, it's just business as usual for him, Matt. He leads the National League in that category.
The count.
And pitching wins, they just aren't as celebrated these days as they once were. But I'll tell you, if you're leading the league, you're one of the best pitchers
No
around.
balls, 2 strikes.
Let's see if he can hold on and add another win to his total in this one.
0-2, here it comes. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 call. Then he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
Well, if you want to be considered a strikeout pitcher, you better have a pretty good one of these. You see it here again on show track, and this is now 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts so far in the inning.
Stepping in now, Danny Thompson. And he pops it up back behind second base. Number 9 is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Douglas Short is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Hernandez ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left, number 14 on the season, and the Braves have struck for a run. It's now a 2-1 game. Felipe Figueroa will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. That last home run traveling an estimated 412 feet. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Robbie Hutchinson is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, this is how you bounce back from giving up a home run. Back-to-back strikeouts. As a pitcher, you've got to have a short memory out there, and he looks like he's come back from that one in pretty good shape.
Into the box, Richie Boyce.
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead right now.
And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
0-1 again, and he's at 100% on first pitch strikes, now in the middle innings of this one. No wonder he's pitched so well.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Hit down the third base line. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Number 25 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Pitcher, number 25.
Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left, number 22 on the year, and it gives the Phillies a 3-1 lead.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, But if he's doing this...
Leading off the inning, Carlos Perez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And it's quickly 0-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Daniel Castro comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
First baseman, Diego
Jimenez stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
0-1's the count.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Hey, here we go. Nope, that's
now
down.
A fastball that's taken. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Matt Wisler will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit.
Count.
But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. In now, Danny Thompson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Douglas Short stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Well, the last time he saw a fastball and hit it pretty well, so we'll see how they work him this time. You can throw him more fastballs, but you better not put it in that location.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike.
Hey, 2 outs, huh?
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Number 25 will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point.
Come on, big dog, get your pitch.
First pitch on its way. Out in front of it, strike 1. Swing and a line drive, but foul. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw. Leading off the inning, Felipe Figueroa, and they'll need him to get something going here. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. Robbie Hutchinson will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
And a curveball in for a strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Hernandez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Richie Boyce will come in now with two away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Leading off the inning, Carlos Perez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Boy, he was so far behind that first pitch that he over-adjusted and was so far ahead of this one.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Daniel Castro.
Stepping in, Daniel Castro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Well, the strikeout pitch has certainly been there for him all afternoon, and this, in fact, is the third time he's victimized this guy.
Jimenez.
Standing in now, Diego Jimenez. As with two away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
And if I didn't know any better, I think this was his first inning out there. He's still throwing the ball with a lot of velocity.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
And there's number 8. One away.
And he's got another one. 19 for the ball game, and that'll end the inning with a flourish. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We've played 8 full. It's the Phillies 3 and the Braves 1. Striding in to start the ninth, Nick Vincent, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And you know, guys, it's never fun to have your pitcher leading off an inning for you in this situation, but hey, who knows? Maybe he'll get lucky.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Definitely not the way he wanted to start this ninth inning when he's looking for a complete game.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
Boy, I think 2-0, and you're the pitcher, you got to be taken.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable.
And sometimes up there you just get completely fooled. I mean, I think he changed his mind about swinging at this pitch about 3 different times while it was on its way to the plate. I'm going to swing. No, I'm going to take it. Oh, well, I better try to at least foul it off. And in the end, he got nothing.
1 out now.
Into the box now, Danny Thompson.
Hey, let's go right here.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Right side. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away. Douglas Short will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Boy, what a performance of pitching that we just saw. He was so close to putting his name into the record books, but he's going to have to settle for that complete game one-hitter.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
You have to figure he'll probably be replaying that one hit he allowed over and over in his mind tonight. Nevertheless, he was absolutely brilliant on the mound all throughout.
So that just about does it for